Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is all about Bosco. Oh man. Yeah, this is not a planned video. I don't really have a planned video for another couple of days because my Avon shipment is on the way. So I just decided, you know what, just have a fun video of Bosco. If anyone doesn't know who Bosco is, it is my English Bulldog. And here he is. Oh, look at the face. Yes, look at the little baby teeth. Yeah, I love his teeth. A close up. Let's have a close up. Yes, look at the baby teeth. Look at the baby teeth. See? Isn't that cute? Oh. Anyways, I'm weird, I know. So I just decided to, have a chit chat, sitting on the floor with Bosco. And right now he's sleeping. He's sleeping on his, what I could call his couch. It's really a love chair. But this was our old couch set before we got our new one, and our new one is really high for him to jump, and he's not a big jumper anyway. But oh, and then his other bed that he gets on too. But most of the day he just jumps up on this love couch. I think that it's, do people call it a love couch or a love a chair? I don't know. But anyways, a few months ago, me and my husband actually bought a sectional. It's a 6-piece, and we decided, you know what, it was actually a first purchase of buying a new piece couch set. And at the time, like, I was like, no, I don't want to buy no more furniture, because we've after been going through like 5 couches already. And when you have a dog, they like to sit on it, and it makes them dirty and smelly. And I've after like I had some blankets to put over couches, and then I had like everything that you can think of to keep the odor from sinking into the couch. But everything I used, like Febreze and everything, it just didn't work. So I said, I don't want to buy a new couch, it's expensive, blah, 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 blah. But we didn't need a new couch, because the old couch that we had was just old, and our daughter ended up using it as a trampoline. So every time that we had sitting on the old couch, we would go straight down to the floor. So anyway, so we bought ourselves a brand new couch, and it is my baby. I take care of it. I'm always picking the little tiny prickly hairs off the couch. It is supposed to be for durable for kids and pet free. Like all you gotta do is, like, with a washcloth, and stains and spills come off of it. It's kind of like a suede. I don't know what the exact material is, but the girl that worked at Leon's told us, if you have dogs and children, it's best to get this material because it is good for that type of household. So we bought into her incentive info. And this is a new couch. Yeah. So he does not get on it. So he's content sleeping on this, like, look at him. He's snoring. Just imagine how it sounded like when we had 2 bulldogs and a husband that used to snore. It was like an orchestra. Oh my. But we miss our little D, don't we, Bossy? Yeah. It's actually been almost 3 years that Dozer passed away. It will be in the summer for their 3-year anniversary. And I miss him so dearly. I still cannot see pictures of Dozer because I start to cry. Like, in my Facebook memories, it's just like, oh my God. I'm always upset looking at the memories and stuff. But it's, you know, it's gonna happen with little B too. You know, he is gonna be 11 years old in May, we think. We don't actually know when his birthday is. The vet told us May, and the previous owner said June. So we just say your birthday is today. You know, but he is. When we got him, I guess it's the backstory. Maybe we'll call it the backstory of Bosco. Hey, babe. Oh, yeah. Anyways, okay, let's start from the beginning. So I was working at Costco at the time, and my friend at the time messaged me and said, Eva, there's a bulldog for sale on Kijiji. And I'm like, what? Send me the info. This is all happening on my break, and I'm like strolling down the information, and I'm like reading it, and I fell in love with his picture. And I didn't even call my husband. I actually just messaged the person, and I said, I want to meet your bulldog. I don't care how much he is. I want to see him right now. So they did message us back, and they did say that he is for sale. They had other children in their family, and for some reason it just didn't work out with their family to have Bosco. And at the time he was 3 years old, so he's actually was pretty much an adult bulldog and male, unneutered. So at the time too, we had Dozer, and he was not fixed either. So I was not thinking at all at the time, and I just wanted another bully. But I mean, I fell in love with Bulldog when we brought Dozer home. Like, before that, I didn't know what a bulldog was. I seen pictures of them, didn't know anything about them, didn't know I had to research them, I had to research their personalities. I'm like, okay, fine, okay, you know. What's so special about a bulldog? Well, as soon as Dozer was a year old, then I fell in love. Like, I saw the personality, I saw how the quirkiness of the bulldog is. They're so much different from a regular mutt. Like, I had dogs growing up in my family, and they're completely different. They have their own personality and have their own ways of doing things. And Dozer, for one, which was my first ever dog that I owned, had a OCD personality. So any time that I would put something on the floor or in the hall or something was out of place, Dozer would let me know, and he would bark on his head, and basically telling me, move it. You know, so, oh my God. And then, like, what else would he would do? He would, oh yes, if my husband or me was on the couch and he wanted to get up, like in between us, he would do this trick of letting us know that move I'm getting in there and you can get up and find your own spot. So what he would do, he would actually go to the the door, right, and let us know that he had to go out. Well, he didn't, because as soon as he saw me or my husband actually get off the couch, he would run to the couch and steal our spot. Oh my god. Oh yeah, memory lane. So anyways, so then we actually talked to the couple that actually had Bosco, and as soon as meeting them, there was obviously something that like didn't click to me at the time, but like as soon as we went to their house, they had the leash on. And I'm like, oh no, don't. He doesn't need to be on a leash, you know. He can come towards me, like I'm not afraid, you know. And I saw him for the first time, and he just came towards me and Trent, and like it was all good and everything. So I was so happy to meet him. And I think he was happy to meet us too. Were you happy to meet us, Bosco? Were you happy to meet us? He's like, whatever. So, yeah, obviously it did work out with Dozer and Bosco. We had our first meeting with him, with me and my husband, and then we met the couple again with Bosco, and then that meeting was with Dozer, and to see how they would react, because you know, two male dominant dogs that were unneutered and could cause conflict, you know, especially bulldogs, because you know, with their bite, they grab on and their jaws lock, so it's a big hard bite if they do bite you. But no fight, no nothing happened, so it was a done deal. So unfortunately, we don't know before Bosco and his previous owners, but obviously he had two homes before us. So it was the person that we adopted him from, and then someone else. And we don't know where he came from. We're speculating he's from Ontario, but we don't have any papers at all. But you know what? That didn't matter, because you know I still love him, and we didn't actually stud him at the time. But you know what? Looking back, how beautiful he is, I think he would have made beautiful babies. What do you think, Bosco? Would you want to be the daddy? Your face is saying everything. But that didn't matter. I mean, yeah, so we brought him home, and everything was great. The first night, Dozer and Bosco were just wrestling and stuff. Me and my husband thought they were gonna have a heart attack, because they wouldn't let go. Like they were just playing and playing and playing. They weren't fighting. No, they were just like playing. So like they would beat each other out, and they would pant, and it was kind of funny actually. And then finally they just slept through the evening. So then by the time like me and my husband were ready to go to bed, Dozer actually knew like our routine, right? Because he was with us 3 years prior. So we would turn off the TV and go to bed up in our old house. It's not this one that we are in now. And we had four stairs, and Dozer would come with us too. And we heard Dozer barking in the hallway, and I'm like, why is he barking? What is he barking at? So me and my husband actually looked out the hallway, and we noticed that he was actually telling Bosco I think. Get in our room. This is where we sleep. We do not sleep in the living room, like literally. And what made it more funny was the fact that Doja actually went down the stairs and actually started barking at Bosco. And then I think Bosco got the hint. It's like, oh, okay, so we go to bed when the humans go to bed. So Dozer was leading the way up the stairs, and Bosco was behind him, and the two of them went to bed. Oh my! And it was so funny. And that was our first night. Hey, little bee. Yep. So, yeah, that's the backstory of Bosco. It's not a very good one, but you know what? We had so many years of fun play. He did like going for walks, and um, he used to play with his balls and stuff. And in the summertime, we still have a big ATV tire that he plays now and again in the backyard. And so he does have a little bit of a frisky side when he wants to. Not so much anymore because he's so old. And right now we just like to make him feel comfortable, you know, as best we can. He does like going for car rides, and he gets along really well with his sister. Now his sister would really love to just grab him and stuff like that. You know how like toddlers are, you know. But we do tell her to be kind and be gentle. You know, Bosco's really old, and you know, you teach the children at such a young age to respect animals, and they will understand. You know, I just it breaks my heart when families have to give up animals because of children. You know, it's just like it just breaks my heart. Now I don't know every situation, but like when you get a pet, you know, like for me, like Bosco is my child. There was no way that I could give up him, even though we adopted him. You know what I mean? Like, even though we had our own child. And, you know, um, there was some issues that we had to address with Bosco over the years, and we still do. We realized that he's a antisocial dog, and so that means, like, he does not like to go, like he doesn't know how to socialize. He didn't have that socialization skill set on him, and he got very defensive over boxers. Now boxers, like, they're very hypergenic and breed. And so two instances, we went to the dog park when he was younger, and two occasions, and there was a boxer by him, and he just did not like it. And so as responsible dog owners, me and my husband left the park. So there was no more conflict to happen, and no one got hurt. But to be on the safe side, we left. The other side of didn't leave. But you know, like, you have to be responsible when you have an animal. And so he's good on the leash, and he had to be trained a little bit, house training. I don't know why, but he would always have accidents in the house. So yeah, and he has a little of aggression in him. Like, he is a protective dog, as any other dog that's, you know, protecting his family. So he does actually have to be held on when strangers come into our house. You know, like my mom, like, she doesn't come in our house very often, so he doesn't know, like, who's who. So it's just on the safe side that we just put him on the leash as well. When newcomers come in the house, until he gets to know them, like put your hand out and let him sniff you and say like hello. You know, stuff like that, right? Um, that's about it. You know, you, Bosco, you knew one trick. That was paw. Yeah, not much about him. You gotten really white looking, and got little gray hair growing, and yeah. So, yeah. I just love him so much. Yeah. So, I think I covered everything. It's been a long time since I did a video like this, just a Bosco, about his backstory, and, um, you know, just a sit down, chit chat type video. Yeah. If anyone likes any more of the bulldog videos, if anyone wants to know any tips or how to look after a bulldog, or if you have a question in mind of the breed, just leave a comment down below. And I hope everyone is having a great day or evening, wherever you are, or what time of day you're watching this video. Leave a comment down below if you have a bulldog and what their names are. Oh, that's another thing. We never named him Bosco. It was just the name that the previous owner told us that his name was. We're not sure if they named him Bosco or if, you know, his previous owner after them named him. We really don't know. And we really didn't want to change his name either, because sometimes it just confuses the animal. So, yes. But he is Bosco Brown on our vet bills. Yeah, yeah. So, anyways, like I'll probably do a video, just a little, you know, fun video of him with a birthday hat. We're gonna get him a birthday cake and maybe some treats and stuff, and say happy birthday in May. Yeah, so it's not like he goes out anywhere anymore. Like, he's at that age where he does not interested in going for walks anymore, or very long walks anymore. Like I said, he's going to be 11 years old, but he does like going for a car ride, so that's his outings. Yeah. Yeah, so anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Take care, guys.